Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm gonna make a real quick video on confidence. I'm running late, so let's get started. Basically, a couple of days ago I was talking to a friend of mine and we were talking, kind of evaluating on where we are at life, and we concluded that one of the most important things is coming from a place of certainty, right? So I wanted to share a few ideas with you guys. The thing is that if you're somebody who's watching this video or googling things like how to increase your levels of confidence, things of that in that line, I completely feel where you're coming from. I was in the exact same position a couple of years back, but it never really moved or gave me much benefit. I put it to the side and life went on. A couple of years passed. Fast forward to today, and then recently I had my girlfriend ask me, hey, when's the last time you were anxious? And I looked at her and I said that, holy shit, and I realized that I don't know. I was so happy for a second because it reminded me how bad it used to be before, and I looked back at the things I was doing and I realized that confidence is a byproduct. It's a side thing that you get for the bigger mission, if that makes sense. You don't get more confident by aiming to get confident, okay? At least not in my experience. So I looked back and I said, okay, what did I do? I realized that there was lots of things that I was involved in which challenged my level of confidence on a daily basis. So that's the first thing. Choose something that you want to be really good at, and it has to be something that's going to challenge your level of confidence, though. It can be very introverted, you're in the room, stocks and like something like that all day, and that's not going to do it. So if you're in a education institute or anything, join a club, anything with speeches, public speaking. My job is a good example. Sales, human interaction. If you're young and you like outgoing, try pickup. Now that's something that's gonna really hammer you and challenge your level of confidence every single day, every single time, because now you're dealing with damn girls who's gonna, and all the little scariness of being embarrassed and whatnot. But yeah, you get what I mean. So once you chose that, basically you sit down, you take some time and you visualize what you would look like if you were so damn good at it, right? This is the point. This has two parts, right? So you visualize yourself, so you start to believe in yourself, okay? Just the foundation of believing. Also, what you can do is look up somebody who does what you want to do really well, right? This is going to feel a little shallow at first. So what you're going to do is basically have everything in line of somebody who's very confident and doing what you want to do really well, and basically replicate it. So for example, if you want to be somebody who gives real good speeches and right now you stutter like shit, look up somebody who's really good at it and then have all the external factors lined in, and most of them that can be done overnight, right? Get new clothes, look good, get groomed, smell good. So then the hard part comes in, which is actually the mind or your speech, right? So that's when you have to project your voice. But everything, the power of having everything lined first is like tricking your mind in a way that you show it that, okay, look, this is you now, and all you have to do is come in line to get the whole package, and it makes everything a lot easier. All right. So, and also I want to point out there, come from a place of truth, whatever you're doing, right? So if you're gonna get girls, give speeches, everything, whatever, choose something that you believe in, sales. A company that you believe in and you really feel the product helps the person, because in the beginning, especially when you do have low levels of confidence, it's going to be very hard when you're trying to sell something or trying to convince somebody by trying to talk to them about something that's not really due to them or truth. You're going to have resistance. I hope you follow me here. A good example would be, okay, in my job, if I was to sell someone something that would not really benefit them or might even actually harm them later on, it's just useless. When I'm selling it, once I get to that point where the customer starts questioning those aspects, I'm gonna have trouble. So by all means, later on when your confidence levels are high, you can do whatever you want, but in the beginning, come from a place of truth. Just so you know that, okay, I look good, I smell good, I'm truthful, I know whatever I'm doing has a purpose. You're coming from a place of service. It's just, you know that you have something to say, something needs to be said, okay? And all you are doing is projecting it in a way that the person understands you and it comes off correct, right? That's it. So that's my whole take on the external part. Now comes a bit the more difficult part, which is speech. And this is gonna feel a little strange in the beginning, so because what you are doing is actually talking like somebody that you want to be. So you're going to actually change your speech, the way you talk, to some and replicate to a person that you have never talked like before, right? So what's that gonna look like? An example I would give would be, okay, let's say I'm talking to my friend Bill, right? So me before would talk like, hey Bill, remember the last night I was telling you something and I was just wanted to like, maybe it's not, that's a little exaggerated, but you get the point, you know? It's like as if I'm trying to say something, but something's pulling me back. The power's like, and just coming down, up and down, right? Compared to somebody who genuinely wants to get the idea across and is confident in their own shoes, would be more like, yo, Bill, let's go. Okay, you know the last thing I was saying last night? Well, I didn't get to finish, but, you know, it doesn't have to be loud. This is a little hard to explain, but a good example would be CEOs of any damn company, because I've seen this across the board. Any CEO comes in the room, it feels like there's a goddamn avalanche behind them. They don't even have to be loud. It's like confidence resonates from their body, emanates. It's incredible. I always get amazed when I see CEOs because their energy is just incredible. And if you think that it's the other way around, that, oh, they got to where they are, CEO, became the CEO, and then they got their confidence, no way. It is completely the other way around. They were immensely passionate about whatever they created and had a lot of confidence, which got them the final result, which is the CEO. So yeah, that's it, guys. Choose something that you want to be really good at that challenges your confidence. But really replicate it, and then just repetition all the way through. And I just want to end this video saying that I had it really bad. You know, there was days that I wouldn't get out of my house unless I really needed to, just so I could avoid running into somebody who would start a conversation. So coming from a place of that lacking, I know what it feels like. And I can tell you 100% that this is completely up to you, and it's very improvable, if that's a word. And also, this is the power of really sucking at something. Because most people around you don't have confidence issues. They just have normal levels of confidence. So they go across life the whole time having normal levels of confidence. But when you really suck at something, you make it a real big deal. And you make it a mission to be one of the best at it. So there you go. This is exactly what you do. That's it, guys. Peace.